welcome to Karma Life Readings. I'm Karma. I hope you guys are doing well, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new here, please make sure you subscribe. If you are new, I'm a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Mercury, and North Node. So this is going to be a general collective reading for Taurus. You may or may not resonate. That's okay if you don't, and that's wonderful if you do. If you do, please go ahead and hit that like button. And let's get into it. Any questions you have about me will be in the description box below. And let's get started. So I have a couple different decks today that I'm going to be using. And we're going to take a look and see what the current energy is around you. What Spirit advises you to do and what is the probable outcome. But first with this deck, I just want to take a look at the overall spiritual energy and what messages does Spirit have for you at this time. First card out, which is so interesting considering that we're Taurus, is Pleiades. Double mission. So Taurus, you have a double mission. It's to channel and uplift humanity. Surprise! That is the Hierophant energy coming through very, very strong. What else does Taurus need to know? Yes. Just say yes. Spirit's like, look, I know you don't want this job. I know you didn't sign up for this job. But just say yes. Okay, it'll go much smoother. No, that's not, I mean, kind of, that's what they're saying, but Spirit says just say yes, just be happy, just say yes to the universe, open up, let the Most High lead you and guide you in all ways. And then you have lifting the veil. You're questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. This is happening not only energetically, it's happening with people, places, things, and even things in your house when I say that. But if you have lately been in the mood to just snip, 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 that's okay. That's because you are unbecoming your old self and you are awakening and you are saying yes and you are stepping into your alignment. On the bottom, Taurus, Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? What type of nurturing do you need, Taurus? And how can you give that to yourself? Okay? How can you give that to yourself? So, again, seeking the deeper meaning of everything, opening yourself up, questioning everything, wanting to understand its purpose. Does it need to be around me? Does it need to be here? If it doesn't, it's got to go. So let's take a look and see if we can get more in depth here, Spirit. What is the current energy around Taurus? You have the Hanged Man. Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing as lifting the veil. Everything might be getting flipped upside down, okay? Higher consciousness here, expansion. You might feel like you're kind of been stuck in the same energy for quite some time. King of Pentacles, this could be about your finances or your stability. And things are shifting in that aspect of wealth, career, work, foundational, stability, money, all of that. Yeah, death. I told you that it's shifting and transforming. That's why Hanged Man, King of Pentacles, death. You're a little bit confused about which direction you're going to need to go in order for you to receive this Nine of Pentacles energy, but you have the Sun right under that, to the Queen of Pentacles, to the Ace of Pentacles. And so Spirit is like, that's why Spirit's telling you to say yes. Because the purpose of the confusion is to literally try to get you off track or to get you confused about your purpose. And Spirit is like, just keep going, just keep swimming. You see very well in the dark. What does that mean? That means that, and hear me out, let me get the whole thing out before you start to feel any form of judgment. But when things are going bad, you can see better. Some of you here are really in tune with recognizing right off the bat what is going wrong, what lesson it's connected to, why it's going wrong, what part of your lineage it's connected to, what chakra it's connected to. Like you're like, boom, 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 boom. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Okay. It's interesting because yes, that is a gift. Yes, that is positive. That's a great thing to have. But there are moments where even when you know it, Spirit doesn't want you to make a move. Right? Because we don't always have all of the answers. God always likes to keep a little bit of mystery about what he's about to do next. Remember that we're just co-creators. We are not the creator. And so he does like to keep a little bit of a mystery about what's taking place. And that's kind of where your confusion is coming in, because I think that you want all of the answers and it's not being all given to you right now. And so Spirit is asking you with the King of Pentacles to really ground yourself and just stay in the knowing that all is well and all will be well. Okay, establish that faith and establish yourself in knowing that I am constantly expanding, growing, and I'm opening to new things. And then let the dead weight fall off. Okay, so let's see if we can get a little bit more in depth with this energy. Why is the Hanged Man here? Yeah, the Ten of Swords. Let it all fall to the sun. Whatever has to go, has to go. And the reason why it has to go is because it no longer serves a purpose for you. Because, again, the Most High has infinite desires, infinite paths, infinite expansion for you, should you say yes and allow yourself to receive it. And majority of the time, it's not going to really look like what we thought it was going to look like. There's an element here where some of you could have really just been hanging in limbo for a long time, waiting for something to change. If it hasn't changed yet, please know that it's about to. But there's also been some type of ending that's lingering and hanging over your head. Why? Is it an ending that you have to take, or it's like a closure that you have to initiate, perhaps? Yeah, Five of Swords. King of Pentacles to the Five of Swords. This is like some type of family feud. It's a feud with somebody. It doesn't have to be a feud, because you seem very like, meh. Like, when I say meh, I mean like you're just there. You're experiencing it. It might be like sending the other person into a tizzy. But there's like a lot of disagreements about some. It's two eagles fighting over an egg, which is kind of why I'm feeling like it's family. But it's like, you say potato, I say potato. Are we really wrong though when we're talking about the same thing? You know what I mean? So it's like, this argument is just because somebody doesn't want you to do things the way you want to do things. It's really, really petty. And I feel like you are establishing yourself in some type of conflict. I know that sounds weird, but you're establishing yourself, your truth, your wisdom, and your presence in some type of conflict, meaning you will not talk to me this way. Let me show you who I am in the most wisest of ways, in the most mature of ways, okay? Like, no, we're not going to do this. And somebody's going to realize that they've dropped the ball here. What is death? Because this doesn't phase you the way that it used to phase you. And what you have to say to this person about this situation, not only is it helping you transform and change, but it's going to end up helping them too. That's what they don't realize. Eight of Pentacles, yeah. Very, very focused on your growth. Very, very focused on getting things into alignment. I mean, if something could work out, you'd love for it to work out, but you also know better that if people aren't ready to grow, they're not ready to grow. The Hermit to the Ace of Cups to the Two of Wands to the Eight of Wands to the Eight of Swords. I'm not going to continue to pour my love into something, family, friend, whatever, if it's just going to keep me in the same space of lack and cycles. I don't have to deal with it if I don't want to. It doesn't mean I don't love you. And maybe that's what Spirit is saying about how can you mother yourself. If situations aren't feeding your soul positively, yes, there's always going to be minor, disagreements and things like that. But those that are meant for you, you guys will learn from each other and be able to move forward with each other, and it won't be such a challenge and it won't be so difficult. That's the difference between light and dark. And you don't want to always stay connected to something that is continuously draining your energy, right? At some point, you have to give back to yourself. And I think that that's where you're at right now. I feel like you're going to set the record straight with somebody. And however that shows up for you, it's going to be different for all of us. For some of you, you're about to let somebody know. For some of you, you might write a long letter and say, here's da-da-da-da-da-da, ABC, and the 1, 2, 3s, and the bullet, bullet, bullet. and send off the letter and close it and it's dead and we're moving on. And others of you, you're just like, it's done, blocked, we're over. Family, friend, whatever it is. And that's where you find your peace and that's where you find your growth. So let's see if that's on point. What does Taurus need to be doing in regards to this situation, Spirit? What is your advice on what they should be focused on and what they should be doing, please? What is your advice on the steps of action they should be taking and what they should be focused on? The Tower. Off with your head. I don't know why that's what Spirit... I think it's because in this Tower card, like the top of the tree is being like chopped off by lightning, and that's what I hear. Yeah, whoop, and the Hierophant. With the lightning. I'm telling you. You got the key. You're like, oh, no. And so you're about to shock some people here. The Tower to the Hierophant. Like, I got something to say. Nobody ever wants to hear what we have to say, Taurus. Because who likes looking in the mirror? Because I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give it to you just black coffee, no sugar, no nothing. Give it to you raw. That's what it is. And you might get mad, but you need to hear it. But the thing is, people, and that's why I think Taurus gets mistaken all the time for like, you know, oh, they're, excuse my language, but you know, everybody calls us assholes and this and the third. But it's like, I can actually take what I dish out. So if somebody has something to say to me about, oh, you need to look at yourself, this and the third, or this was wrong, I will sit there and listen to them and I will self-process and reflect while it's happening and take accountability in that situation. I don't really see that happening a lot of times when I'm, you know, when I got something to say about the way somebody treated me. Tell me about the Tower and the Hierophant. Yep, I'm telling you right now, the Knight of Swords. You have something to say. Temperance. To the Ten of Pentacles. To Justice. This is it. So is this something that is connected to your family? And is this how you, ooh, I just got the goosebumps. Is this how you heal and close out that generational curse with the no BS attitude? Like, I got something to say and you're going to hear what I have to say? Because you shut something down. That's what I'm seeing. And you're not doing it yet. Yeah, see? Four of Swords. You shut something down. And you're not doing it in a malicious way at all. Four of Swords to the Five of Pentacles. This is lack. You're sending me nothing but loss, pain, and negativity. Let me tell you about yourself. This person tries to come back at you. I don't think they're expecting the response that they're about to get. So what is this Tower moment? What does Taurus need to be doing? Because what's funny is they're coming in. This is the Knight of Swords, okay? And they're coming in with this little pointy sword. And then you're literally, it's an owl on a sword. And here you are in the Hierophant, a crow on a key. Like, honey, I got the information you need. What is the Tower? Yeah, the Queen of Swords. The truth is shocking. You could be dealing with the air sign. Two of Swords to the Peacemaker. I'm literally telling you, you're like, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what you need to know. Let me give you this piece of information, and then you're not gonna get a chance to respond because I'm not doing this back and forth. I'm not doing this argument. It's dead. It's over. Here's what you need to know. Close it out. And then, again, maybe you write that letter and you say, this is it, and you block them. I mean, that's kind of part of everything aligned must go, unaligned must go. Somebody's about to be shocked. What, Taurus? Yeah, the fighter. That's the Knight of Swords on top of the Hierophant. You're shutting the whole thing down. Eight of Wands. So I don't know if this person tried to like tell you about yourself. but they are going to end up getting their feelings hurt. And that's, I'm getting goosebumps again. Your intentions are not to hurt their feelings. I think you're literally just telling this person the truth. Like, how dare you? How dare you talk to me this way or come at me this way? It's completely unwarranted and not necessary. And they don't see it coming. I think that right now at this moment that I'm doing the reading for majority of you, I mean, this may have already happened for some of you, depending on where you're at in your journey, right? Because sometimes my readings show up as past for people, but for majority of you, I feel like you're getting ready to say what you need to say. Like you're gathering your words, because we don't, Taurus doesn't, we're not like impulsive. Let me tell you what I got to say. I'm not speaking until I got everything together, because I'm going to make sure I shut down the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how we come. Like, you're not going to be able to respond, because again, it's going to be ABC 1, 2, 3, bullet point, bullet point, bullet point. What is this Knight of Swords, please? This person just comes in aggressive all the time. Is it an air sign? Because you got a lot of swords. It could be an air sign. This is actually kind of like Aquarius. I don't know if you guys are dealing with an Aquarius, because check out Aquarius reading if you are. Because Aquarius does have somebody coming to them to talk, which is kind of funny now that I'm seeing this. And it's so much swords on the table. What is this Knight of Swords? Yep. It's the 5 of Wands. But you're happy about it. 3 of Cups, 10 of Cups. You're like, la-di-da-di-da. No, why? Because this person is crazy. Everything they do is to start a fire and to be in conflict and to be in cahoots and try to burn bridges and get somebody to say something. And I don't have the time. I don't want the drama. I don't want the pain. I feel like you were minding your own business and this person came in out of nowhere with the Knight of Swords. And I don't think it was necessarily recent. Was it this year? Probably. I kind of get the vibe that it may have been a few months ago. You have Taurus energy on the table, so it could have even been like during the summer or spring. However you responded or are about to respond, they definitely did not expect. 100% they did not expect. Ooh, I'm shuffling this again. That means Spirit wants me to pull another one. Okay, so tell me about this 5 of Wands. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Wow. To the 2 of Swords. You blocked it. This is within a family or, you know, your close circle. It's very, very close. You're putting an end to this. That's a total of 5 swords. And this is your advice from Spirit. Whatever you have to say, I feel like you're saying it with such tact and grace, but that it's necessary that this person hears it, because again, it's like you're holding up a mirror to them. And then it's finished. What can Taurus expect to happen? What's the outcome, please? So, hold on. Is there somebody that was worried about, this is like personal. I don't know if this is going to be for everyone, Taurus, but there's someone here. So you have somebody, so Spirit is showing me a group, possibly within a family. Yes, because it might have to do with like somebody's concerned that when they pass away, this other person is going to fight you for what they're leaving you. But the way that I'm being shown is that that person doesn't even hold any sort of like legal or familial right. Huh. That's interesting. All right, you have the Magician. What can Taurus expect to happen? The Magician to the 10 of Swords. You're taking away their power. Yes, this is the end of whatever this generational drama, trauma, curse is. To the 9 of Pentacles is a done deal. 7 of Swords to the 7 of Cups, to the World, to the 5 of Swords, to the 2 of Cups. It's over. Yeah, they can't come back from this. It's a done deal. It's over. This person is sneaky, sly. I don't know what their deal is. I don't feel like this energy is the same energy that we've been connecting to for all these years. It can be for some of you. I just always get such a feel for like specific, you know what I'm saying? And I know that Taurus, you guys have had a lot going on and somebody was casting stuff and doing all these things to stop you. I feel like this might be something different or a different person. Because this is not somebody that you were unaware of. This is somebody that you are aware of, and there's something actively going on, even if it happened a few months ago. So you take back your power by calling an ending to this. Very independent, very strong. This person doesn't really have anything to say or can't say anything to you because what you're about to land on them is the truth. But it ends an entire cycle. What is the Magician, please? And this is just, this person just likes, this person is a narcissist. It's manipulation. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. Well, I always take the Three of Pentacles to also mean, there's the devil, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. But I feel like when I see the Magician, again, I don't know what the manipulation was about, but it was in terms of how, like, this person, they were arguing with you about the way you should do something or the way you should show up or work on something or how you, it's really bizarre because I feel like it was so left field and out of the blue. Like, why are you telling me? We don't even, like, what is your position in any of this to be able to come and tell me what to do? What is this 10 of Swords, please, for what they can expect? But they're gained some type of positive power back. 10 of Swords, please. Yeah, the Hermit. It's over. To the Wheel of Fortune. This is what has to happen. You dead something out. And again, I feel like you're teaching this person a lesson. That sounds so cliche, but it is what I am seeing. Like, this is the moment where everything starts to snap for this person and they're like, oh my gosh. Holding up that mirror. This is very healing for you. This cosmic tree, this is something in your family. This is something in your family. This is deep. You're healing something really deep. What is this 9 of Pentacles, please? Six of Pentacles, there's the balance. And then you have the Queen of Cups, which is called the Mender. Wow. You crossed over that bridge. I'm getting goosebumps from head to toe. There may have been a recent communication or argument between you and this person, but I feel like there has been years of this type of behavior coming from this person. And this is the moment where you've got everything together, all of your words are together, and you're ready to say what you need to say. And it just blows this person out of the water, and it really just drowns out anything that they're trying to say. Again, remember, the first card out was Pleiades, channeling and uplifting humanity. Sometimes the truths that any of us have to say, not just Taurus, right? Because I don't want people to think I'm biased. Like, I do love Taurus. I'm a Taurus through and through. But all of us humans have the capability of channeling and uplifting humanity should we only choose to tune into it. And sometimes that doesn't mean speaking rainbows and unicorns. It means speaking the hardcore truth and really putting someone in their place. God doesn't just use us for unicorns and rainbows. He uses us for the hard stuff too. And I feel like that's what's happening right here, Taurus. This is a very powerful reading because it is, whether you realize it or not, 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, to the Hierophant. This is connected to something deep within, I feel, your lineage, your family trauma, the generational cycles. And this is you closing it. Like, you're not going to continue to do this to whoever you're saying that to. And this is how you mother yourself. I'm going to stand up for myself in this moment, and I'm going to tell you, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You're not going to do this to me. Success. Spiritual promotions or worldly promotions, they usually come hand in hand. Mother wounds need to be addressed. There it is. This is how you mother yourself. This is how you fill that wound. Let me stand up for myself. reviewing your relationships. Time to review the relationships in life. Everything unaligned must go. This, you have Aries energy. Again, you taking your power back, setting down those boundaries here. Again, this could be somebody in your family. This is about for a lot of you, this is about a family situation. You are a healer. Stop doubting your gifts. You have a new love coming or new beginning. You are in the process of detoxing and decluttering your energy and your space. Yeah, on the bottom it says this is not for you. You also have Cancer energy around you. Show me, please. Root chakra. I'm telling you, from the very foundation of which your life was built upon, you are in the process of transforming it. The past is holding you back. You must release because it was built on illusions, all smoke and mirrors. Your sacral chakra, third eye chakra. Blessings and rewards are coming. You have a new beginning or new baby for some of you. Timeline jumping, rapid success. Money is coming. Money, you know, is currency. Energy is currency in the spiritual world. So just keep that in mind too. All right, Taurus, let's take a look here. This is good. You're about to speak your truth loud and clear. Let's get some letters and numbers that may mean something to you. All right, you have the letter Y. That's what just popped out. Y, YG, 6, 9, 8, J, D, B, I, L. You have 8 again, 88. You have 2 I's. You have X. You have 7. You have V. You have X again. You have 7 again, so 77. And then you have W. All right, Taurus, I send you guys much love on this journey. I look forward to hearing from all of you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.